Hello everyone, in this video we're gonna learn this hollow diamond pattern which is look like this. By drawing this pattern we know from where our eye start and where it end, from where our eye end now, from where our J start and where it end. After knowing this, after drawing this pattern on paper or any whiteboard, we go on our compiler and write down our basic body of a Java program. After writing this main class and the main function, what now we will write down our basic body of a pattern program. So for that we will create a for loop. We will create a nested for loop. Okay, so this is the first for loop. Inside that for loop we will create again another for loop which is we call nested for loop. Now the first for loop, which is I for loop, I will start from 1 and I gonna end on the position of 5. So I will write I less than equals to 5, right? And I will increase by 1, so we write I plus plus. Now this second for loop is for j equals to, j will start from 1 and j also gonna end on the position of 9, right? So we write here j less than equals to 9, and it is also increased by 1, so we write j plus plus, right? After this we will write down our if statement. This if statement is just a main part of this program. So, and we'll also write a else part of that. So if this if condition gonna true, so what we will do, we will print our star. So here I will print my star. Okay, same when this if statement gonna false or gonna wrong and it comes on a else part, it will print our space. Okay, so now you know it will goes around this if statement. So what we need to do, or what logic we need to build, is the condition we put here in this if statement. We need to build a logic and build a condition like that. Each and every time that condition gonna true, our star gonna print, and each and every time this condition gonna false, our space gonna print according to this pattern, right? According to this pattern. And after one time I loop j loop gonna run from 1 to 9. After that we need it goes, my cursor goes on a next line, not gonna continue with same line. To we need after the end of the j loop, the cursor goes on a next line. So for that, behind the j loop, after the j loop, we will write a next line. So for that we write system dot out dot print ln. Ln function work as a next line. So it take our cursor on a next line. Okay. So it's print ln. Right. I hope you understand this code. Now we need to build a logic or a condition which we put here on a if statement. So let's go. So for this pattern, what we're gonna do, we will consider this line to print and this line to print. We need to build a logic for these two lines. We don't go on a regular logic. Okay. So for that, what we're gonna do, we will write our, so here I will explain you what's this. So this is the position of I, this is the position of I, and this is the position where star printed. When I is 1, it will star print on 5th position. When I is 2, so, okay. So now what we see, if I write down separately this line or separately this line on the behalf of I, and then we will find out some similarities. So for that, let's do, okay. Okay, if I write down this I loop here, I write down also here. This is the position of I 1 2 3 4 5, and first box we will write the position of j. So position of j goes like 5, then 4, then 3, then 2, then 1. Okay, we need to do 4 5 4 3 2 and then 1. Okay, by this line our I position and j position, and we will put our second box also for the same here. Now again same, I will write down the I position. I will run from 1 to 5. Now the position of j, on behalf of this line. So this goes like 5, then 6, then 7, then 8, then 9, right? So like this, like that. Okay, after doing this, now we need to find out some similarities so that we can write down whole this section of number in a one line of code, and that one line code will be true on each and every place. How can we write? So when I is 1, then we need to print a star on the position of 5. When I is 2, we need to print a star on the position of 4. When I is 3, we need to print a star on the position of 3. Same as here. When I is 1, we need to print a star on a 5. When I is 2, we need to print a star on a 6. When I is 3, when we need to print a star on a 7. Okay, so now we need what we do. So let's think about it. So for the similarities, can I write this as a, if I do plus, if I do 1 plus 5, so what's the answer? What do you think? The answer is 6. Now you can see the magic. If I put addition on every place, so then you can see the result of this is always 6. The result of that is always 6. 5 plus 2 is 6, 5 plus 1 is 6, 3 plus 3 is 6, 2 plus 4 is 6, 5 plus 1 is 6. So this is a little similarity we found. Now let's about this line, okay? Let's come in this line. So for this line, so what we're gonna do? So for the similar, if I do 5 plus 1 here, then how it goes is 5 plus 1 is 6. Okay, good. And second line, 5 plus 5 is when I is 2 and j is 6. Then I plus j, what is the output? It's 8, but here is 6. So this is the wrong. So what we do? We will put minus. Now you can see the answer is 4, right? Now if I put I on every place, if I put minus on every place, then the result is always 4. This is the basic similarity we found on both box. So here is for this line, it is 4, for this line is 6. So this is the similarity we found. Okay. So each and every time, so we can say that each and every time I plus j, each and every time I plus j equals to 6, and I plus j equals to 6. On this position, this condition, we need to print our star. So by this condition, the whole line gonna print, right? And or after once this print, it go on further, and again this we need to print. Okay, so we will put or operator for that. So we will put or. I hope this will be visible for you. So now I will write each and every time when I minus j equals to 4. So I will write, so let's write this on a clean. So I will write I plus j equals to 6, or I minus j equals to I minus j equals to 4. Okay, so this I minus j is equals to 4. In this condition, by this condition, if we put this condition on a if statement, by this condition, what we will print? We will print this line and this line easily. I hope you understand the logic. For you can rewatch this video if you don't. Now, after putting this statement, what output you will find? You will find this line and this line like this. And now we need to also print this, the bottom line, the line which is this. So for that, what we do? We will put another condition which says when I is equals to 5. When I is equals to 5, then also we will need our condition gonna be true. So when I is 5 equals to 5, our star print on every position, just because our if condition gonna true on when I is 5, then on the position of j, each and every time this if statement gonna true, and our star gonna print. So in the end we will put another condition which says I equals to 5, right? So this is the condition we will building to print our pattern. So just let's write down this condition, copy this and put on our if statement here. If you remember, if I put this condition here, okay, after putting this, each and every time this condition gonna true, this condition gonna true, our star gonna print, and this condition gonna false, our space gonna print. Okay, so after writing this, let's run this. Okay, can we run? So what we need to do, we will put our j on a first place. So let's do j plus I, just because we are running on a j loop first. Then we will find the condition of I. So okay, now again we will run. Okay, here you can see the output. Here you can see the output, which is look like this. If I'm right, this is the output we need, and this is the output we got. Okay, so you will see the program on the computer screen, which is this, and this is the output. So thank you guys for the watching this video. We will meet you on a next video.